Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here, and today I've got a live stream export for you guys from the Aspiring Champions League that myself and Moosey casted and ran the tournament together the other weekend. We hosted it on my Twitch, www.twitch.tv/LionheartX10, and you will find linked in the description a link to the kind of full live stream. It went on for about 5 hours. We had a lot of downtime in between matches where we interviewed some of the players. We obviously had to do a bit of adminning. We had the scoreboard up. So if you want to take a look at the full experience, then you can find it down in the description below. But what is present in this video that you're about to watch is each of the battles that took part in this Swiss-style ladder tournament. And yeah, without further ado, I will let you guys enjoy the battles. We basically got 6 battles to start with, which are a battle from each of the 6 rounds of the Swiss ladder. Then we go through to the semi-finals, and we have both of the semi-final matches, and then we have the final right at the end. They'll be labelled at the start of each of the battles, so you'll know which round it's from and who is playing who. I'll also have timestamps in the description, so you can jump to each of the battles individually if you'd like to. One last thing to quickly mention, I didn't really have my game audio that high throughout this tournament, so you may struggle hearing some of the in-game sounds and music at times, but that just meant that the commentary was nice and clear all the way through. I'll make sure that next time I do a tournament, I boost the in-game sounds a little bit more. So anyway, I hope you'll enjoy. There we go, so we can see, I'm just going to quickly go through the setup we have. Bobcom with 3 Pegasus Knights over on the right, and then is that all of his? That's all of he's got on the right. Over on the left is where he's put his main force. He's put 2 units of mounted yeoman archers forward in vanguard deployment, and then we have his main force hidden in the trees. He has the peasant bowmen, 4 of them, and then behind that 4 units of men at arms. Also got a damsel, and he has Lualinka on his is it Hippogriff?
Yeah, it's Bequist, his named Hippogriff. Much like Franz has Deathclaw.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the damsel with her barded warhorse.
Do you want to quickly
just thinking,
throw us through Abu's interesting setup here?
Sure. So he's gone for a very dwarven setup, which I like a lot. We've got the Norm Grimlings Ironbreakers out of the front. We've got some dwarf warriors to both sides of his formation, 2 units on each side, along with some quarrelers behind those. His lord and 2 heroes are sat behind in the middle, and then we've got the goblobbers preparing to fire at the moment. We've got some the rangers with great weapons milling about.
The first goblin's gone. The first goblin's gone.
So it has, yeah.
Ooh.
Bob Combs is going to want to move those infantry, otherwise, crikey, it smashes morale. Look at that.
Yeah, and I did see Abu's got 2 runesmiths. One of them, the ethereal runesmith, Throngi Ironbrow, and just a regular runesmith. So he's going to get lots of buffs from all of that to really hold the line.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess you've got a very traditional-ish dwarven setup here, very defensive. We do have a no kiting rule, but as long as they're doing damage to each other, then that's fine. Just so they can't kind of draw each other out, because they're a limited 20 minutes for each of these battles. Yep. But yeah, Abu on the defensive, and Bobcom, he's starting to bring his troops around. He's sort of getting all the angles in. He's got his Pegasus Knights on the flank, and he's also got his mounted yeoman. He's moving in with his infantry army, but he is being shelled by that goblobber. Yeah,
that goblobber is doing some pretty hefty morale damage, but everybody seems to be pretty happy. He's got Leon in there buffing everybody's morale, which is pretty useful. Everyone the first. Sorry.
Everyone in the Twitch chat is just loving the goblins strapped to the rocks on the There's because you've got the Regiment of Renowns now units available to those that have that DLC. And obviously, so you do have sort of slightly more elite units that you can bring into the field. But the first kind of skirmish now with the Bretonnian missile units, cavalry, and the peasant bowmen all moving up.
Yeah, the cavalry's not going to win this engagement with quarrelers. The quarrelers are going to do more damage faster than the mounted cavalry are.
Got peasant bowmen already. They were wavering. Yeah, they're still wavering. It's full of damage from artillery.
Yeah, the Pegasus are coming in though, by the looks of things.
Oh, yeah, I see him. But they're going to go. Oh, they've just moved forward.
They've just stopped. They're going to take some heavy missile damage if they just stay there out of range. The Bretonians, we've got a unit routing at the back. One of the bowmen.
Oh yeah, the mounted yeoman archers. They've been forced back. Quarrelers very solid, and he's brought one of his runesmiths over there to provide support to all of those units on that side. He's bringing his Althar's raiders over, rangers with great weapons, and oh, here come those Norn Grimlings. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That was hefty on the blasting charges. Then we got some magic going down.
What is he doing with his Pegasus Knights? He's just leaving them at the back there now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they've just been lost in the micro as he's sort of bringing his front line in to engage the Pegasus.
Bring in Lewin.
Back. In comes Lewin. The Paladins moving on the left flank as well.
He is going for the Quarrelers though, so he's trying to take out the crossbow superiority that Abu will have. But can he do enough damage? These dwarves are going to hold the line incredibly well, especially with 2 runesmiths buffing. Yeah. And he's charged in melee with the mounted yeoman archers, and in come the Pegasus Knights.
Finally, yeah. I probably wouldn't have gone for Slayers. They've got the anti-large buff, and obviously cavalry count as large in Warhammer, so he could have picked his engagement there with both units of Pegasus and just kind of crushed some dwarven units. Interesting to see.
Yeah, there's a large cluster. All 3 of Abu's heroes are all on the kind of the right-hand side, clustered by a unit of Dwarf Warriors, which is looking like it's having a bit of a tough time against the men-at-arms. Peasant Bowmen are constantly firing.
Yeah.
Lewin has been pulled back. He's now in Dwarf Warriors. That front line, though, is... it's not Dwarf Warriors, sorry, it's the Norn Grimlings. They've actually lost quite a lot of them. Their health's down to, what, the last third?
Yeah, about that. I mean, the Bretonians are taking an absolute hammering at the moment. The Goblobbers are still firing into the retreating unit. Pegasus Knights could have shut that down a long time. In fact, in they go now for the charge onto those Goblobbers.
Yeah, and they've got in against that unit of Quarrelers, and they're going to knock that away. And the balance power is shifting towards Abu at the moment.
Yeah, it definitely is. We've got a unit of Quarrelers that are just routing, though. I love how they're almost gone as a unit, and it's only now their morale's breaking. That just shows you how tough dwarves can be.
But those Pegasus Knights are disappearing.
Yeah, they're getting melted.
Like crazy. They're absolutely wrecked here.
Down to 5 models by the looks of things.
Yeah, and just with the Grumbling Guard that are going in as well with great weapons. Very, very solid.
Very, very tasty.
And in come the Slayers at the front. They're going to jump on Lewin to try and tear him down off his Hippogriff.
Yeah. Lewin's running.
He's
Animation.
He's just flying up in the air. He's taking massive damage. He's being hit by Quarrelers as well. Damage. He's getting out of there though.
Yeah. He's just about escaped.
Actually, it's interesting to see. We haven't really seen Belagar being thrown into the mix, but Abu's been just constantly keeping those 3 heroes around, just shifting them from each side throughout the course of this match. Where his box has held.
His box has held very well.
In comes that Paladin, though. He's going in for the Quarrelers.
Dwarven boxes can be really effective against armies with no ranged AP, because there's nothing forcing them to come out and fight. And Peasant Bowmen, as cheap as they are, as wonderful as they are, really struggle against dwarves. If we were looking at an Empire build here with handgunners, or another Dwarven build with Thunderers, we'd be looking at a slightly different outcome.
I was going to say, how do you beat a Dwarven box? With another Dwarven box? Or you box the box?
Yeah, you can. I think it's down to AP. You can bring enough good high damage dealers to get through that AP. And I think you've got to be smart in the way you do it. If you try and get even matchups, dwarves one-on-one are pretty much going to win most
right
fights.
In there. Lewinker's down.
Lewinker's down.
Lord embrace death, and there we go.
The end battle. Gone. Good start from RTK Abu.
Yeah. His dwarves held. We'll take a look at the... we can get to see the result? Yeah, there we go. Close defeat there. So, very evenly matched in terms of numbers. 761 versus 732.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it was very close in terms of losses, but it was taking down Lewin. He got caught out. The Pegasus Knights really didn't do anything for Bobcom.
Yeah.
And
that Goblobber's taken 81 kills. I mean,
yeah, worth it. Worth the price then easily.
Yeah, and the morale damage that it does is...
Yeah, I mean, it had those peasant bowmen wavering as they were just approaching already.
Yeah.
And okay, I mean, the peasant bowmen, they're all right. They're actually pretty good, actually, aren't they, in terms of archers?
Yeah.
But you know, they didn't get anywhere near the kills they needed.
Yeah, you're going to struggle against that many shielded dwarves.
Quarrelers actually surprisingly didn't get that many kills, but I think they were focused on taking down those Pegasus Knights, which have, you know, a lower unit count anyway.
Yeah.
So probably for what they were targeted at, they were pretty cost effective. And the Norn Grimlings, 89. You know, they had the blast pack charges. They stopped the first charge pretty much, and then got bogged down and nearly lost the unit, but they held and won the day at the end.
Yeah, solid win from the Dwarves to start things off. I think quite a nice match for us to start off with as well.
Here we go. So let's very briefly go through the Wood Elves. We've got the Forest Dragon, Glade Lord on a Forest Dragon at the front, with the Hawk Riders, the Vendetta pushing forward, and then he has the rest of his force all bunched up at the back there. He's pushing out with his Wild Riders, moving them over to the left flank. Then he has his Eternal Guards covering his archers, his Glade Guard with Starfire shafts, 3 of those, and then the Wildwood Rangers with a Spell Singer at the back. And what about the Vampire Counts? Because they're clashing already. Hawk Riders versus Bats.
Yeah. And now, oh wow,
Whoa, those bats.
Those bats got absolutely munched.
Yeah. Bye. He's throwing it in all the bats, and he's throwing the bats into the Glade Lord as well, and he's moving up very slowly. Blood Knights escorting the Red Duke at this point.
Yeah, I think if he'd gone all 3 bats into the Hawk Riders, he might have stood... Oh, in fact, the Hawk Riders are going to go with just 2.
Yeah, Hawk Riders going to go.
That's not a bad movement there.
I'm not sure what he was doing with the other bats. Was he just trying to keep that Glade Lord just a little bit bothered with those bats? I mean...
Well, the Duke's going. The Duke has gone solo.
That said, I mean, you're not really going to be too concerned about bats, but I mean, they've costed him a little bit. He could have got, probably, if he got rid of 3 of them, another unit of... how much do they even cost?
Bats are like 300. Like, it's cheap. So really cheap.
Yeah, but with 3 of them, you could have got another... Brave Guard, I guess.
Not sure why the excessive kiting is happening.
Way out on the left.
Yeah, the Wood Elves just appear to be just sprinting left, and the Vampires appear to just be sprinting left. They're going to have to engage at some point. We do have a rule, guys. If although both armies are currently engaging, so that's absolutely fine. But
that's all good. Yep,
we've got a 2-minute. If someone doesn't engage with 2 minutes, or even attempts to engage, so you can see the Glade Lords trying to advance and attack.
Yeah, and those Hawks have come back. And they hasn't lost too many of them. They've just taken a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, true.
And I was just thinking to myself then, isn't it a bit sort of risky, a bit ballsy leaving that Glade Lord there? But of course, Vampire Counts have no range, and the only flyers are the bats.
Those Blood Knights are going to get caught. They're going to get caught. Oh, they're netted. Sorry,
they've netted.
Completely missed
They've
that.
gone in, and he's brought the Glade Lord in on the Dragon, taking out potentially some of the strongest unit that Matthias has.
Yeah,
and they're going to break.
That is a good bit of movement there from the Wood Elves. That was really tasty, really like that shows you what Magic can do in this game. If you can pin a unit down and hit them hard with some of your cracked troops. I've got to admit, another unit of Wild Riders.
I do enjoy a good netting, but those fell bats are going in. And I think, oh no, they're being pulled back. Are they good? He's kind of committed them. He's got to go in for those archers if he's going to go for it now.
Yeah,
because they're going to get shredded anyway. They're just flying over. They're just going. I think he's still sending them out. He's still determined to get those Hawks down with the bats.
Yeah, the Crypt Horrors are coming in to deal with the Wild Riders. Looks like the Glade Lord's running away.
Yeah, Glade Lord's suffering a little bit. The Red Duke got stuck in there, and he raised some dead. Some more zombies into the fray, and the Wild Riders there kind of caught in there. Look like they've almost been slowed. I think it's just they're trying to be pulled out, and they're running back. Those bats though are gone.
Well, the bats are stopping the archers have turned and firing now. They've just saved the Crypt Horrors from taking an absolute pounding. And you can melt Crypt Horrors fairly quickly with Wood Elf Archers.
Yeah, he's moving up with his Eternal Guard, forming up a new line of those Crypt Horrors. Yeah, they're not taking too much damage yet, but now he's turning all of his archers round. They're starting to fire on them. The Wild Rider's going after that Vargulf, after the Fluffy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I said a Terrorgeist earlier, didn't I? It's definitely not a Terrorgeist.
It's definitely a Vargulf.
It's 100% a Vargulf. I got too excited.
That's Cuddles, the Terrorgeist.
Sorry, apologies. Apologies.
But Wood Elves really going on the attack here. Over on that left, they've knocked back the Crypt Horrors. They're holding that line of zombies, and obviously they should triumph very easily over there. Spellsinger just coming on back.
Running away. Yeah, good shout.
I assume it was that Spellsinger with that net earlier, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, I believe so. Yeah. The Red Duke is still about.
Yeah, he's about, and he's just summoned some more skeletal warriors.
These Crypt Horrors, they'd got round in behind the Wood Elves. They could have definitely just gone for a charge into the Glade Guard.
Would have melted. Powerful as the Wood Elves are, if they get caught, you're gonna know about it. They're gonna melt.
The Wildwood Rangers are going to do a lot of damage to the Crypt Horrors. They are great anti-large. I mean, there's some zombies in the Glade Guard now, tying them up. This has been very, very interesting. Crypt Horrors are going on for the flank around the left, although we've got a unit breaking.
Yeah, they've been caught out by the Wild Riders, which are pretty much going toe for toe at the moment. Their Crypt Horrors are crumbling. And in comes that Glade Lord on the Forest Dragon into the back of the Skeleton Spearman. Oh, wreck through them. Nice. Both wavering. Red Duke's heading down towards half health. He charges on in against the Glade Lord. He's going to try and just Lord on Lord action. But in come those Wild Riders again, slamming on through. And I think there was a miscast there as well. Looked like the Red Duke lost a fair bit of health. There's some buffing going on.
It's all kicking off.
We've Invocation of Nehek.
Okay.
And Arcane Conduit.
Got in round the back as well. They're kind of just pinning down the Glade Guard, which is not great for Wood Elves. If they can keep their missile superiority up, it makes life a lot easier. But it looks like they're running out of places to run. There's a little fight over here I've just noticed with the Eternal Guard and Cairn Wraiths. The Eternal Guard are just going to struggle there because they've got no magical attack. It's just going to take them so long to kill the Cairn Wraiths.
Cheers, Total War Official, for the host.
Thank you, Total War Official.
But yeah, those Glade Guard, they need to be pulled out. A couple of them have been caught. Those Crypt Horrors smashing on through. In go the Wildwood Rangers.
Joy still fairly. I think where is the Red Duke? I've lost him. There he is. Oh, he's got a lot of health still. Where
has he gone?
He's over by the.
Oh yeah, it was that Invocation of Nehek. He's healed up nicely. Glade Lord, though, I think benefiting from the Spellsinger's restoration magic as well. Yeah. And it seems like the Twitch chat did enjoy the Lord on Lord action.
They're going at it again. To be fair, the Dragon's going back in for the kill.
Oh yeah, massive damage there. Yeah, the Red Duke.
This is really, really close. If I had to call it now, I'd probably say maybe Wood Elves.
It's really close. I think if the Wood Elves can get that Red Duke down and they can break the morale so that they're crumbling for the rest of the units,
yeah,
they might be able to do it. The Cairn Wraiths are getting stuck in there. The Vargulf is wavering as well. If they can take out the Red Duke and really finish it off, they've netted some Crypt Horrors.
Some Crypt Horrors. I think the Red Duke's so low on health now, and he's got so little.
Target him with the archers.
Left.
Target him with the Glade Guard.
Yeah, bring him down.
Get him down because he's charging towards them right now. He's charging. He's going up against Spellsingers being thrown in to try and stop that charge. Spellsingers sent over backwards. Tumbled over.
Glade Lord's coming in. Yeah, I think the Glade Lord. You've just got to let the Glade Lord try and bring him down now. Yes.
Nom 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 nom.
Breakfast for the Forest Dragon, or lunch, should we say?
I think we should tray.
Tray, sorry, tray. Turned into Sean
breath attack as well. He's got Undeath Resurgent, so he's got a melee defense boost and leadership, but Red Duke.
Vargulf is.
Oh, he's trying to claw his way in here to help out the Red Duke, but he's been knocked back.
What's he being knocked back by?
I'm not quite sure what that knockback was for. It just kind of fell over.
Yeah. Was it the Glade Lord?
Oh, but the Red Duke's so low on health now.
Yeah, I think if the Glade Lord gets a charge in on the Red Duke...
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Red Duke's down.
I think that's a GG.
Argolf's going. Yeah. Crumble, crumble, crumble. A nice big apple crumble is what I would like.
Apple crumble.
Would love a good apple crumble. So, Wood Elves. Boom. For Wolf. Vendetta.
Yep.
Win
Fantastic
there.
battle.
Beautiful. And Nightbot, what are you doing? Dutch Ops, can you sort out Nightbot and tell it that it should be... If you look in the timers, there's the correct timer for the stream for donations today, which should be saying that 50% of all donations today are going to the prize pool, and the other 50% are going to future tournaments. But it keeps on coming up saying donations are going towards the Lionheart House Fund, which they're not today. Not today. So, Dutch Ops, if you could work that out, it'd be grand.
Thanks, Dutch Ops. The after battle stats. Oh my goodness! Look at those Wildwood Rangers.
I didn't even really see them too much. Like they were just, I guess they were thrown in against the skeleton spearmen and the zombies that kept on getting raised up and skeletons and things like that.
Yeah.
They're insanely powerful.
231, and they barely took any damage. I think they did get quite a few. Well, even
they got some healing going on in there.
Yeah, true.
Crypt Horrors did not get the kills they needed.
No. And I swear I saw them all over the battlefield and they weren't doing enough. But yeah, I thought it was a great little battle.
So, the Green Knight playing as Bretonnia versus Puggington as the Dwarves. Bretonnia having a very standard formation. You know, you've got your pikes in front, archers behind.
Yeah. Just this dwarf box. Just it's so imaginative.
And he's actually got a fair bit of veterancy on the Spearman at Arms. Got one gold chevron veterancy on most of the Spearman at Arms.
Oh yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah. That should help them.
Yeah, because we saw in that first game, we saw Bretonnia wasn't able to overcome the solid defenses of the Dwarves. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Again, very similar opener. We got the Goblobber throwing those goblins tied or strapped onto the boulders into the Spearman.
The Trebuchet is wreaking havoc. I like how they both have siege weapons. That's been with men at arms break unless he gets his lord. Yeah, his lord's just moving up to give a bit of a leadership buff.
Yeah, Damsel's running.
Is the Damsel running? Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's giving it like a slow motion kind of cool action sprint going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those peasant bowmen are breaking already. They should reform though. It's just the morale shock from the Goblobber. Just the entrails that fly up now.
Oh, I don't have my blood and gore pack on. I'm very sorry for anybody watching this on the highlights. Here goes some archer fire. Yeah,
they're focusing on those quarrelers and doing a fair bit of damage actually.
Good shout. I think that's really what you've got to try to do.
Meanwhile, he's just going to go in for a massive pummel charge into the Longbeards. They've been buffed by the runesmith there. And in the Green Knight goes, throwing all of his Bretonian forces in, and he's going to go in with the Lord.
I think this is a tough battle for Bretonnia to win. I think Dwarves against Bretonnia is a really hard matchup, although those Slayers are moving. There is a hole in the back of that box.
There is a hole in the back of that box.
Big hole in the back of that box.
And he's used his Lord potentially quite dangerously. The Slayers are in there. If he can get his Lord out, he might just keep them in there to hold them up for a while. In come the Knights of the Realm, and they're going to go slamming on into the Dwarf Warriors. They're going to try and get rid of that Goblobber, and then through into the Quarrelers if they can keep on going. He's got another unit of Grail Knights coming in from the back, and they're going to go for that charge as well. How's the front line holding?
Front line is getting smushed.
From
a Bretonian point of view, the Dwarves are holding.
Cancels that charge because he sees the hole. He's going in for the Quarrelers. Surely, here he goes.
He's in.
Bye-bye, Quarrelers.
Yeah.
Just be careful with those trebuchet shots if he's going to still keep on firing. But yep, Quarreler unit in the middle is going to break. If he can keep on swinging on through. His Lord actually doing very, very well.
Okay, yeah.
Foe Seeker's giving him a bit more speed to get him out of there. Archers are reforming and coming back on in. If he can get rid of those Quarrelers, which it looks like he might be able to do. Oh, his own trebuchet, though, killing his units there.
Yeah.
Green Knight
damage on the Grail Knights.
Green Knight has no cares, no shits given for friendly fire. There, he must be playing like me.
Yeah. All right, he's pulling his Knights out again, which is a good shout.
A lot of morale damage though. They are gathering it back up though, but those Quarrelers have gone. He's got his Knights of the Realm have held pretty well. Oh, still very danger close with the old Trebuchet there. But that front line of units are starting to really take a battering from the Dwarves, which are just holding.
So much, yeah.
Where's his Lord? His Lord's back on in, harassing the Quarrelers as much as possible.
How the archers... He's still got a lot of archers out there. Like, if he can start pummeling those Quarrelers...
Chat seems to believe that the Grail Knights are the only thing that will win this battle for Bretonnia.
Yeah, I think he's got to get the morale of those dwarves. It's just like a wall of unbreakable. The thing is, though,
fury. From my experience, I've not found Rune Lords to be that good. So if he can get rid of that Rune Lord, maybe. He's flying up above his units, just staying there, but the Thane's getting in there, doing a lot of damage. Damsel's now moving in, and she's going to start casting spells, I'd imagine. She's got Stand Your Ground active on her from the Green Knight Lord.
Yep. It looks like the dwarves in the middle of the line are not doing anything. We've got 2 units of Longbeards and the Thane just stood about.
Oh, and a big old charge into the Quarrelers, but kind of cut short because he had to pull it back because the long Dwarf Warriors were keeping them busy. Trebuchet still firing on in there. The Dragonback Slayers at the back there. I'm not sure he's got the infantry to break through here. Although on the right, though...
He's made quite a dent.
Yeah, he's made a good dent. But now he's got all those units in the centre swinging on round against those spearmen and halberds.
I think he needs to be getting the cav in behind. See, now the dwarven second line is coming in behind the main dwarven line, and I think the
Rune Lord going in there as well.
The cavalry and getting some charges into the back.
Got to get those rear charges going. He's pinning fine, but they're not going to last forever. I mean, they still outnumber the dwarves a fair bit. And, I think Green Knight's going in against that Rune Lord. No, he's just staying close to him. He's being pelted.
I'd be going for that kill now.
Yeah, go for him. He's isolated on his own. Yeah. A Curse of Midnight Wind has been put on him. Armour and melee attack has been weakened on quite a lot of those units now. If he can get some good charges, then he might see an opportunity. I think he's going in for the Rune Lord. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Tempting. It's a tempting target. Oh,
I'd go for it.
Yeah, the Trebuchet is still firing on the Knights.
Oh no!
So
Damsel's being held back. It'd be good to see how much Winds of Magic they've got. I can't see that, unfortunately. I can get the info up for the units, but I can't see Winds of Magic. It'd be interesting to see how much they've got in their pool still. That right though is collapsing now for Bretonnia because just more and more of those units going. Although the Rune Lord is under half health now.
Where the cav have pulled back so far.
They need to get in there, get some charges, because they could really wreak some havoc, especially on that left where he's got a few more troops, but they're going to break soon if he's not careful. I don't know how well Dwarven morale will do though if they lose that Rune Lord.
Yeah. Well, they will hold. I mean, it's dwarves, but I've lost the Rune Lord. Where is he?
Rune Lord's right in the thick of it, and yet Bretonnia's spears and halberds are breaking. He's still got his knights though, and he's got the missile superiority. But are they really going to do that much damage against the dwarves? They're not armor piercing, right? From what I can see, no armor piercing.
Not. I think this is going to be Green Knight's going to have to play this smart, and he's going to have to kite.
The Trebuchet can still do a lot of damage for him though if he uses it.
And I think if he can pin units down, uses cav to take out units that are pinned.
Yeah, he's still trying to deal with this unit of Dwarf Warriors right at the back, which has done a fair bit of damage with that last charge.
Yeah, the Lord is so isolated, and if he continues to remain isolated...
Yeah, go for him. He's free now at the back. He's going to have to skirmish with his archers, but if his micro's not there, he's going to get caught out. Yep. And he's busy all over the place. I mean, to be fair, he's got like 4 or 5 separate little pockets of engagement, and but he has broken that unit at the back. He's going to bring his cavalry in for a smash at the rear of these guys. His Lord's with him still. I'd just go for that Rune Lord now.
Yeah.
Get rid of him.
Yeah. I think he's maybe thinking if he can rescue the 2 units of polearms that he's got there, he's got some backbone of infantry to still use.
The thing is, throwing those units of peasant bowmen have actually grouped up and slowed those Dwarf Warriors, which gives perfect target for the Trebuchet to fire on into. I think he might still have a chance if the balance of power is actually in the Green Knight's favour, in Bretonnia's favour, just. Unit numbers are very close,
Just
so, in his, although it's creeping back up.
I'm just looking at this. The Dwarf Rune Lord is coming in. He's coming to the Knights.
Yeah, he's going into the Knights and the Runesmith. Dwarven Runesmith's about to go down because the Green Knight Lord is going in against that Runesmith.
Nice. Yeah, 400 hit points left. The chat is getting triggered by the lack of cav charges.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Runesmith is about to go. He's routed, though. Can they get that Rune Lord down? Surely you want to... Oh, the cavalry are just pinned.
Yeah, cav are going to die.
Meanwhile, he's just pulling away the rest of Puddington's army. Probably needs to actually bring them back and keep them close to his lords to defend them, because that would just neutralise the possibility of the Green Knight getting those charges in. But he's obviously tried to chase off those archers. I guess after a while, those archers would still chip down at that armour.
Thane and Lord next to each other are going to be really supportive.
Yeah. That's going to offer a lot. Damsel's going in. She's casting something. She's cast the Curse of Midnight Wind again, melee attack lowered, and armor, which is pretty substantial. And I think the Green Knight Lord's coming in as well. She's being thrown into the mix as well. Oh, that was a good charge.
Yes, that's good.
High damage.
Down to 1,000. Whoa.
And in come the Knights. That was a massive chunk of damage just gone down.
That was really useful.
And he's bringing in more units. He's going to get the Lord. I think Bretonnia is shifting it around.
Yeah.
Mystery thinks the new box will win again.
Well, balance bar is saying otherwise. I think if this Lord goes, if they can finish him off before those Dwarven reinforcements make it back, the 2 units of Longbeards.
I think Green Knight's got it. He's going to break. He's going to kill that Lord. Lord is dead.
Lord
the Thane is still there. That the morale of the Thane is going. Thane is wavering. I think we'll see the rest of the morale start dropping for the other dwarves, and it's just then a case of getting some good charges in. He's got the infantry just to pin him at the front and just flank. Even just the charges of the Lord, I think, are going to be enough at this point to break those dwarves down.
Reginald has just put a GG and a sad face in game chat.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Reginald doesn't think he's going to... I mean, even if his Runesmith came back, he's on 216 health. I don't think he can come back now.
Yeah.
Looks like Reginald is throwing in the towel. The Dwarven warriors that are chasing those archers at the back are wavering. There's only 2 units with kind of, I guess, any kind of reasonable morale still coming on in.
Yeah.
He just pins them by throwing anything he's got, the Green Knight in, and then just that rear charge. Buffs on the Lord, stand your ground, leadership and melee defense means his units aren't going to break, and he should just be able to whittle down what's left of those Longbeards.
That Thane is still alive and still not routed. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he has... the Thane, he's going now, though. He's going now.
It looks like the battle bar...
Yeah,
looks like
there we go. It is a win to the Green Knight.
Yeah. GG well played. I like that game. A lot of...
Chat saying, Dwarf player unboxed, so he's going to lose now, as new boxes usually can only camp. They lack any other skill. Ooh!
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Well, it's Dwarves. What are you really going to do with Dwarves? I mean, those Longbeards... I mean, Longbeards got a good number of kills, 121.
120. Bad, is it?
I think, as the chat said, there weren't necessarily as many cav charges they would have liked, but still, 90 kills with the Knights of the Realm and Grail Knights 108. Trebuchet 51. I wonder how many friendly fire kills as well that got, especially for the Knights.
Yeah.
Boom.
That was a really good battle. It
was a good battle.
I'm glad we saw that. So the first game was a Dwarf box versus Bretonians.
Yeah, and the Dwarf box absolutely wrecked the Bretonians. And this time it was a lot closer, but the Bretonians overcame the box. So when I asked in that first battle, like, what beats the Dwarf box? Well, this, basically. But it was down to, they were able to actually manipulate that Dwarf box to spread out a little bit more. Holes were created, and that cav charge in through the Quarrelers, through to the Goblobber, broke it.
Yeah, I think it's just about finding the holes. Find the holes against a box.
In this case, it is true. Every hole's a goal.
Yeah, a hole is a goal in a new box.
In a new box. Broke it apart.
I shouldn't call it a new box, because as Dwarves, it's a legitimate tactic. I genuinely think if you try, that's your strength.
I think for Dwarves, you normally sit there with artillery and you shell the crap out of them, and normally it means you're going to get attacked on all sides, so you box up. Brett's unboxing the dwarf. That'd be something for a tech channel. Today, I'm going to unbox these dwarves. Comes with 2 gig of RAM, and no. We've got Vendetta moving up again with those Hawks and the Glade Lord, pairing them together, and the rest of his army is all hidden in the trees here. And they're all hidden. They're all showing up as hidden. So he's got the 3 units of Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts. Actually, no, 2 of them are Starfire Shafts. One of them is Hagbane Tips. And then he has his Eternal Guard and Wild Rangers. We need to take a good look at those in this battle because they did absolutely insane damage last time.
Yeah.
And the Spell Singer. And then he's got his Wild Riders on both patches of the forest, left and right, on his flanks. And those Hawks just going forward to, I guess, discover where Migza was hiding. Because we just see everything. It would be interesting to see what the player's line of sight view would have been for this. And he's gone straight into that chariot. That's probably a good idea, because those chariots would do a lot of damage. I found in my Wood Elf campaign, not necessarily Greenskin chariots, because I haven't really fought them, but Chaos chariots are absolutely brutal to my line.
Yeah. Going for the Lord Snipe, by the way, just pointing this out, he's doing some hefty damage with the Glade Lord.
Insane damage, yeah.
Yeah. The Glade Lord does have a ranged attack. Missile damage is 422. So if he's getting hits, he's gonna he could cripple the leadership because at Greenskins their leadership is so important to them.
Although props to Migza for choosing to put him on a squig.
Yeah. Oh, GG, well played. Because do you know what? I don't have the
You don't have the King and the Warlord.
No, I don't have the King and the Warlord, so I haven't really seen Squigs. Oh, he's getting absolutely wrecked.
He is. And that's not going to be good for Greenskin morale.
It's going to be awful for Greenskin morale.
It's gonna crumble. I kind of feel that the morale for Greenskins when they lose their lords almost worse than vampire counts now, because I think they've actually buffed vampire counts a little bit. They don't instantly all crumble straight away. Yeah, especially if there's something like a necromancer about. He's way out front as well. He's got so much damage. He's so low on health.
Down. Yeah, he's just going to go down. I was going to say Vendetta looked like he'd forgotten about his lord, but he hadn't.
No, he's bringing him back in.
Tell you what,
those Hawks are actually doing really well against the Goblin Archers. I mean, the Goblin Archers aren't anything special, but still.
Yeah. He's going to have to start hitting these Black Orcs. Yeah,
he's used his Potion of Toughness on his Lord, on his Night Goblin War Boss, so that's brought him back up to where, you know, it's a reasonable position to be in. Go the Wild Riders, though, at the back.
Yeah, that was a very early charge. I would have waited. I would have waited and hit them once they were pinned in.
And he's netted them as well. He's netted them at the back.
Oh, yeah, good shout. Yeah, I've just seen that.
In come those Wild Riders. I'm going to watch these Wildwood Rangers. Here they come in against the Orc Biggins.
Oh, there's a unit of Orc-Boar chariots that have gone through right into the Glade Guard, and they are going to have a field day at the back.
Now, I didn't see what happened to these Black Orcs, but look at the Black Orcs in the line. They are down to less than 2,000 health, and they're breaking. They must have been just wrecked by the archers.
Yeah, I mean, the Wood Elf archers are being hit currently by chariots. Chariots have really punctured there.
Yeah, Chariot's going to do a lot of damage in the back of the Wildwood Rangers there.
The dragon, though. Oh, big
He's trying to chase the Squig. He just sees him as a little, snack. Oh, but he's running right across all the archers. That's not going to be good for him. No, they're absolutely wrecking him. Oh, he's standing still. No, move him. Migza, what are you doing? Oh, no, we're going to see a dead Squig and a Night Goblin. Oh, he's running. Yeah. He's leaping towards them now. He's trying to get away.
Chariots are trying to save him. Morale is gone for the Green.
Yeah, Night Goblin has broken and he's running off, but can they get another shot on him to finish him off? I don't think they're even bothering at this point. Oh, they might just a couple of Hagbane tips in there. No, he's gone.
He's going to go off the map, isn't he?
However, Elven infantry line is breaking over on the left.
Massively,
if they can swing them in.
Yep.
It is in Vendetta's favour.
Yeah, big time at the moment.
They're starting to shell that Glade Lord, but not taking much damage, but they're all just piling on him. Chariots! Oh! Carving through all the Wildwood Ranger line there. Oh, they've broken. They're gone.
Oh, yeah.
That is not good. And,
where's the Spell Singer? I've lost... Oh, there she is.
Spell Singer, she's been hiding in the trees for a while. And those Black Orcs. Black Orcs coming on through here now, attacking the Glade Guard at the back. Everything's being thrown in. But, massive break, though.
That balance bar has been pulled right back. It's been pulled right back by Migza. Like, as I'm saying that, it looks like
it's going towards Vendetta.
Yeah, Vendetta's pulling it back.
But in come those Black Orcs. It is just a mess in the middle.
The Glade Lord is getting buffed very well by this Spell Singer, I think, and maybe an ability.
The Glade Lord is so solid at the moment on that
Forest Dragon.
Forest Dragon, yeah. I want to say Zombie Dragon then. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
There's a lot of sadness in chat for Migza at the moment.
Oh dear.
Although it does look he's getting a mass rout at the moment, which for Green's hard to pull back from.
Yeah. even if you can throw him back in. I mean, actually, to the point where Vendetta's got a couple of units that have rallied back in the trees, and he doesn't even need to bring them back in at this point. Although there is still an Orc Boar chariot at the back, which could still go through some of those archers.
Yeah,
the Hawks are just chilling. They're just watching. The only thing that's really holding at the moment is the Black Orcs in the middle. The Night Goblin Shaman is just wandering off. He's hobbling off.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
But this is all over. This is Vendetta. Everything is broken. Migs, I think, he got pretty wrecked there. He did a fair bit of damage. Did a fair bit of damage, but he just couldn't break through. The missile damage just broke those heavy Black Orcs.
Yeah.
And they couldn't carve a path through them. I mean, one of those Black Orcs, 102 kills. But, and
29 for the other one that got wrecked by the archers.
At least we didn't see the Wildwood Rangers getting that kind of crazy, kills that they did last time. No 200 odd kills, but again,
hang on,
how did the archers not get any kills?
What killed those Black Orcs? Can anybody in Twitch in chat? Anybody know what actually?
Unless it was
the
spell singer. She's got life, so it's not like she's got Pit of Shades or anything like that.
Yeah, good game. Enjoyed that a lot.
You can see the build, and you got this it's Glade Riders right at the back.
Yeah, they're missile cav.
Oh, what's that? Missile's going straight in already.
That's Arrow of Colonels, I believe.
Yeah,
going straight in.
Yeah,
Waystalker,
a Waystalker up on the ridge there, and this time Migsa is going to charge up onto the ridge on the right hand side. In comes the Glade Lord and the Hawk combo, very popular, we've seen from the Wood Elf players today. Meanwhile, the rest of Alakin's forces are just chilling at the back. Got kind of a defensive formation, actually. He's got some Treekin.
Yes, he has got Treekin.
Dryads and a Spell Singer. Very varied compared to Vendetta's.
I'm worried about the Rock Lobber.
The Rock Lobber, is gonna get munched in a minute.
He's turning to fire on those Glade Riders, but if I was Alakien, I would be hitting that Goblobber with a charge.
Oh, yeah, as someone's just said in chat, Wind of Death or Pendulum Target right there up on that ridge. So bunched up if they could get it.
Yeah. I don't think he's got a Spell Singer. He's a long way away, though.
I kind of feel he's just trying to just go for a big old rush forward. And he's just looking at his movement. Miggs is just trying to get all those Wood Elf units right at the back of the map. The annoying thing is with this Wood Elf army, they can do a lot of harassment and damage.
Yeah. The first one already is the Wild Riders. I mean, they're pulling the big boss away along with a unit of Orc Ball Boy Big Uns. Glade Riders are cheap compared to Ball Boys. So even just pulling them away from the battle is a good tactic from a Lekian. Just getting that pretty...
Is it Flock of Crows? Yeah, oh no, Flock of Doom upgraded on the big center bulk of the forces here. Oh, blue. There we go.
Can they see us drawing on the map?
I don't know. Possibly.
Yeah.
So maybe I won't do that too much. That might annoy them.
Yeah. I was thinking that earlier. Right, Hawk Riders have gone in on the Rock Lobber.
Oh, and it's breaking it. It's gone. Bye-bye.
That was quick. Poor little robbers? Poor little gobbos. Why can't I not talk today?
On the one day you need to speak.
Yeah, literally the only day I need to speak.
We've got Orc Boy Biggins at the back along with Goblin Big Boss.
The Way Watchers could get caught out here, okay?
He's netted
the Ball Boys, and the Dragon's coming in for the Ball Boys. That is a good move.
Nom.
Oh, they're not going for the Ball Boys.
No, they're going for the hero. They're going for the hero. They do the most damage. And instant break. Yeah.
The Cav Archers are dealing with the Ball Boys. That is well played. I mean, he's picked off probably about 2,000 points from the Ball Boys and the Goblin Hero with no damage pretty much to his own army. That's like a sixth of the Greenskin army in cost anyway. It's gone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Those Treekin looking to get involved.
Yeah, that Wild Rider charge into the back of the Orc Biggins. I mean, the army's been, not completely torn apart, but it's certainly been dragged out before they even reach the Wood Elf line. But those chariots could potentially do a fair bit of damage.
There's some holes. Oh, he's going straight into
the spears, though. But he's carving through the spears.
The spears needed to hold their ground.
The chariots are going through. They've hit the Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts at the back. No, don't go to the spears. No.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah? Into the spears? He's gone straight through them. Pull through. Straight into the Glade Guard.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. He's done
Those Treekin, though. What can he do?
What are the Treekin doing? They're sort of running and...
They're being harassed by the Night Goblin War Boss as well.
Yeah.
Can we have an Itchy performance today? Itchy nuisance commentary.
They're just going to get kited so badly.
The chariot's going to get locked down. Oh, that's another really satisfying charge with that chariot, though.
Charge, oh yeah.
Oh, the chariots are doing a lot of damage.
Fun.
And they're just pulling, what, 4, 5 units all out of position there. Meanwhile, the rest of the Greenskin forces... Black Orcs going in. They're going to try and hack down the Treekin. They do have great axes, so if there's anyone equipped to chop a tree down, it's them.
It is them. The Glade Riders have been caught. The Glade Riders have been caught by 2 Black Orc units.
Oh, and the Night Goblin War Boss is going after Spellsinger. Spellsinger's pretty low on health over in the forest on the right, but it's just that harassment from the units over on the right-hand side. The Way Watchers harassing Mixer's units at the flanks. But he is tearing down the Treekin quite nicely. Is pretty even right now.
Doing well in the middle. I think he's gonna struggle if this turns into a kiting match. His chariots are doing fantastically well.
One of the chariots over in the right though has got a bit stuck, but if he can rally that back, it'll be fun. Glade Lord though coming on in to attack the Night Goblin War Boss, and he didn't manage to kill the Spellsinger. Very low on health though with the Lord of Beasts. Biguns are going to see if they can get after the Glade Lord. Biguns obviously they're bigger in order, so I believe they give... They are bigger in order. They're damage dealers.
Yeah, they will do a
Treekin
bit more.
it's wavering in the middle, though Black Orcs this time are actually able to do a fair bit more damage. They've been able to sort of group up a bit more. Unfortunately, he's going to lose his Goblin Archers at the back with a charge to the Glade Riders, and he's still got the Way Watchers there. Hawks coming on in, trying to harass what's left of the chariots. Chariots have finally kind of been dealt with, I think, at the back here. And those were... he's still got his chariots over in the right-hand side, but the chariots have done so much damage. I want to see those kills at the end of this.
Yeah, the balance bar is looking pretty even at the moment. I think just because of the units that are left on the field, I think the Greenskins are going to they're going to struggle to come back and win this. Yeah, with the missile troops that the Wood Elves still have, they can just kite on round and keep on shooting into them. I mean, the troop numbers are very close, but it is starting to go against Migsa. He's bringing his troops together. He just doesn't have the speed now either to chase them off. Whereas Alakian's still got the Hawk Riders, which are very mobile, can go for some good strikes. Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, yeah, no, he's reforming them. He's got a lot of spears just at the back by the Glade Guard. His
Lord's held up a lot better this time, though, at least. And the Glade Lord of Alakian's at half health.
Yeah, I think his Spellsinger wherever he... Where is the Spellsinger? I can see a Waystalker. No, I've lost the Spellsinger.
Yeah, I
think that had a regen spell, but
yeah, I think it's the mobility that the Wood Elves have is locking Migsa down, because he's got to clump up to have his strength to punch through.
Yeah.
And he's not been able to do that. Although those chariots, unfortunately, it's broken, but those chariots have done really well.
The Lord's gone into the back of his blob of infantry. This is he's turning around. Okay, so Mixer's turning around and he's going for the Glade Lord. If he can get some damage, keep him on the floor.
I don't think he's going to be able to. He's already got covering fire from the Glade Riders. He's back up in the air.
Yeah.
They've just been buffed massively, all of those units.
Yeah, the War, yeah. If they can get some hits in on the Glade Lord.
Oh, his morale's going down a fair bit on the floor, but it's not going to go enough. I don't think he's got enough units to really do anything now, and they're just all... This is the perfect position for Wood Elves to just rain down fire into a big old clump of units, and it's not going to end well. In come those Hawks into the back of the Orc Biggins. Okay, not very effective, but it's just locking them down there while he just flanks on round with the Glade Riders. He's got his Glade Guard, Starfire Shafts, and just plenty of damage in there, and even the Waystalker now coming on in. Glade Lord, he's just keeping him out because he doesn't need to commit him right now.
Yeah, keep him back, keep him safe.
Oh, that missile,
Arrows of Kurnos. So beautiful. I'm just looking at the tiredness of units here, because obviously Wood Elves were sat in their forest. I mean, they've been harassing the Orcs as they've been coming across the battlefield.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing.
The troops are a little bit fresher, which
Mixer wasn't able to use his Goblobber, which would have been his kind of counter harassment.
Yeah.
But because the Wood Elves are so mobile, they've been harassing them the whole way across the whole map. We can see the little bits of bodies that have been left from the start. And that means that, okay, it wasn't a massive amount lost, but by the time Migsa did eventually get over, his guys were running, they were tired. They weren't as fresh as the Wood Elves, which should, for the most part, their main army just stayed there. They just then pulled them back. Sure, the Chariots got in for some good smashes.
Yeah,
but
I think the Chariots will have a lot of kills.
I'd like to see how many kills they've got, yeah.
The balance bar's crept up into Alekian's favour.
Still very close in terms of unit numbers, but the Wood Elves
quality is showing.
In comes that Glade Lord. Unless he somehow get a very lucky kill on that and may break it, but his Lord, his Night Goblin War Boss, is very low on health.
Yeah, he's broken as well.
And
actually,
he's broken. Yeah. I think he just sent him after the Glade Lord, but he's gone.
Looks like that's a GG.
A closer battle than Migsa's last battle, but still wasn't able to overcome the Wood Elves with his Greenskin force.
Let's have a look at these unit results.
Yeah, I want to see those Chariots. 103. Yeah. So they earned their keep today, but I mean, like, his cavalry, no kills with them. The archers.
Well, they didn't even get a look in, did they?
No, they got taken out way out on the flank.
Annihilated them.
Goblobber was completely worthless for him in that one, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I just want to utilise it at all.
Point out the Waystalker on the Wood Elves, 88 kills from a ranged hero.
From a single entity unit as well. That's big, and from a ranged one as well. Take a look at this last one of the rounds before we go into the.
I've just remembered he's got
semifinals.
Yes, this Lord matchup. This could be great. This is going to be fantastic.
He's got the Feral Manticore, and he's got his Chaos Sorcerer with Death Magic. Spirit Leech, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was a miscast there?
Was it? Oh.
But he's still got the Spirit Leech off, upgraded.
Okay. Fantastic.
Oh, but he's very exposed.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get. I think if he can tie up the 2 flying. Oh my days! Did you see the amount of damage the Glade Lord just did then? To the Chaos Sorcerer. The Sorcerer is going to die.
Insane.
He is dying so fast. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, though, that's gone quite nicely for Raziel. It's allowing him to get close. Oh, he stopped Kodek. What's Kodek doing? Is he going to lightning bolt him?
Can he lightning bolt him up in the air? Is that going to...
I think so. I think it's like area of attack.
The thing is, he's just tying up the Glade Lord so he can just try and power on forward into all those Wood Elf units and smash through them.
Yeah. It's well played. The archers are firing. Okay, they're going on Kodek. Now, Kodek does have an awful lot of hit points. Like, we're talking just under 6k. Oh, he's getting absolutely
But still,
rinsed.
he will get destroyed, though. The armor piercing is insane. And if he gets slowed down by those hawks, it's not going to be fun. He does have another Dragon Ogre Shaggoth.
Yeah, the Shaggoth's going to hit,
which got 6k as well.
And there go the
two of them together. If he can get them through, he's going to send in the Dragon Ogres as well.
Yeah, he's just got to go after the archers, bring them down, and... Oh, this could get interesting. This is going to get interesting.
Oh, there goes the lightning. They're just going to try and take out those archers. If he can neutralise the archers... What do the Wood Elves have? They've got some flyers.
Okay, the Glade Lord is back up to full health. I'm just going to point that out.
Yeah, the Chaos Sorcerer is not. Chaos Sorcerer is really struggling. And he's bringing his Aspiring Champions. He had them deployed Vanguard way over in the forest on the left. Yeah. But he is bringing these guys in.
They could turn up just in the nick of time.
They could do.
They'll do. Wildwood Rangers. Oh, he's just netted Kodek. This is going to get tasty. Kodek's just been netted. We've got Wildwood Rangers and Eternal Guard on Kodek.
Oh, he's not going to have a fun time, is he?
No, he's really not.
And the Spell Singer's over there. He's going to break. He's got Foe Seeker, but he's got, Prey of Anath Raymer on him. So missile resistance is dropped by minus 22%. He's being shot by missiles. I think we're going to see a Shaggoth go down.
I think we may be seeing Kodek die very, very soon. That
Dead
was
Shaggoth.
A really nice bit of play again. Vendetta's managed to get a pretty big unit. Like
but in comes the other Shaggoth.
Yeah,
right, Kolek is breaking and he's running away. He's not targeting him to finish him off. Dragon Ogres. And we've got Forsaken in here. They're frenzying, doing damage, plenty of damage. And it's just giving enough time for the Chaos Warriors great weapons because they're so slow. I forget how slow they are.
Very slow.
Feral Manticore is going after that Glade Lord. The Feral Manticore will die very soon just through its own kind of life drain or just being, popped out of the sky by the Glade Lord.
Vendetta's got a unit of Glade Riders. Oh, he's moving them now. Yeah, he had a unit of Glade Riders just sat on the right-hand flank just doing nothing. I think he's got...
Wild Riders.
Both of them. Wild Riders. Both have just started moving.
Oh dear, the other Shaggoth is
Shaggoth's
getting
gonna go down.
jumped on by everyone.
Yeah, the Starfire shafts are just absolutely annihilating the Shaggoths. Someone in chat's just saying that the net is BS. It's too OP. It's a great spell.
It's not only the net; it's the Prey of Amathrema as well, isn't it? Because I think you've got a net. I think there's a net spell with the spell singer, but I don't know if it's on the life track or not. I can't remember.
No, I believe it is, isn't it?
But, I mean, the Glade Lord's not got a lot of health, but I don't think there's anything that can hit that up there. They'd actually have to break all the ground troops to make the flying troops break.
I just want to focus in on the aspiring champions because they're a tiny little unit of like 12 models, and they've only just turned up to this fight, but they're just getting stuck in. And I love their models. So
they do look pretty cool, and I guess this is, they bear the name of the league of the tournament. So you can only net from the Glade Lady.
Match route, it's game over.
Bye bye Chaos, gone straight out. I didn't even have a chance to zoom back out to take a look at the full progress of it there. We're just taking a look at the aspiring champions and everything just went. Yeah. Wow. I know we kind of just interrupted there at the start there, but I just want to say again, massive thank you to everyone that's donated today, especially to 99 Lives. That last donation at $100 puts an extra £40 into the prize pool, bringing us up to £112. And it says, hope to see more Aspiring Champions League in the future. Great job so far. So thank you very much, 99 Lives, if you're still in the chat. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
We did also briefly have Bobicus pop back on to say apologies that he had to drop out, but he had a lot of fun. So much appreciated there. So let's take a look at those units. The Forsaken getting 77 and 75 kills. I've always seen Forsaken do pretty well actually in terms of kills. The Aspiring Champions, as cool as they look, they only got 9 kills. I think they came in way too late. They couldn't really do anything. Unfortunately, the Dragon Ogres, they got 56 kills. It's okay. The Feral Manticore, 2 kills is not important because he was just sent for single entity units. So that kind of worked there.
Yep. Looking over at the Wood Elves, those Wildwood Rangers, 73 kills.
Still not as good as his 200 odd.
Yeah.
But
I think if you could see damage outputs, those Glade Guards, the Starfire Shafts would be huge against Codec.
Yeah, damage. I think they need to show damage output rather than kills because they whittle units down, but the models don't die because it's still being the health being brought down. But they whittle them away, so it looks like they're totally worthless. But they actually were, they did a lot of damage. To the units and just whittled them down to the point where then the melee units just went in there and actually got the kill.
Yeah. But Vendetta looks like he's going to be the one to beat in the knockouts. Good luck, have fun.
Here we go. Lionheart and Legend of Total War, best looking guys compared to Rambler and Warrior. Thanks, Epic Greek rather. Much appreciated. That's really not important. It is when he's throwing Tim Tams at you. Got attacked by Legend of Total War with a box of Tim Tams.
Right, we're
Legend
off.
OP.
We are off.
Tim Tams wrecked.
Here come the Wood Elves to open up this box. Oh, Arrow of Kurnos straight in onto the Goblobber.
Yeah, if you can take it down, it's gonna lose him some morale otherwise. If not, I mean that is a lovely looking box, really, isn't it? Although again, I kind of question having the Slayers at the back.
I understand it. It's so that the Glade Lord can't drop straight onto the Goblobber, because if he does, the Slayers are going to be on him.
But then with the cavalry, though, they're just going to go through there because if the Dwarf Warriors pull in to defend that back, instantly they create gaps.
Yeah, well, let's.
And if you put the Glade Lord near some of those Dwarf Warriors to threaten them there, that's where the Slayers are going to keep near, which is just going to expose it. I think the combination of a really powerful, monstrous Lord like the Glade Lord on the Forest Dragon plus the cavalry is going to always be able to punch through the back there.
The Vendetta is softening up the. He's going for the Rock Lobbers.
Yeah,
I would be firing on the long bids.
I think he can afford though to pull back. I think if he can take out that Goblobber early, then
yeah, true.
Then he's got the skirmish there. He can just take out the Quarrelers. In fact, I would say don't bother with the long bids. Go for the Quarrelers because once they've lost their missile range, you've got the superiority.
Quarrelers are melting the Glade Guards.
They are. He's charging in with his Eternal Guard with shields.
Yeah. I think they're going to break upon the rock that is Longbeard. Here come the cav into the back.
Mixer said he destroyed that box. Chariots had a good time.
Yeah, Chariots will have a good time.
In go the Wild Riders into Dwarf Warriors.
Into
okay.
Static Dwarf Warriors. I think they're trying to pin them down so that the Lords can get involved.
Pulling them back out. In come the Hawks. Oh, massive damage from the Hawk charge there, breaking the Goblobber.
Yep.
Beautiful.
In goes the Lord into the
back of the
Lord.
formation. Yeah, he's going to
Look
go.
at that.
Oh, he's
Look
knocked
at
him,
that
and he's
tunnel
pulled him
guard with
out of the safety of the formation.
Yeah.
Which is actually something you kind of forget that's what they can be useful for happening, for charging through. You can send the units blasting on through. He's now exposed if they want to fire with archers on that, which is what they're doing. Just needs to kind of get that Glade Lord moving a little bit.
The box looks open at the back.
The box is very open. The box has been popped. In come those Wild Riders.
Sorry, yeah, Wild Riders.
You just want Glade Riders, mate, don't you?
I
you
do.
just
I just
want some Glade.
the
Great
Glade
charge!
The Glade Lord he's running.
Ooh, yeah, he's a little bit in trouble.
But where's the Spell Singer? I've lost the Spell Singer. Oh, is combat? I think she's in combat with a Thane.
She is. She's stuck right in there. Blast
no,
right down on the Rune Lord.
Okay.
Not much damage though. The Rune Lord's holding its own pretty nicely.
Great regen on the Glade Lord.
Yeah. Oh, and again, just shunting that Rune Lord out of formation.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure the Hawk Riders are going to survive too many more cycle charges. And it looks like the Dwarven balance, it could be shifting in the favour of the Dwarves on the balance bar.
Just at the moment, but with all those archers firing on in, I mean, they're not doing too much damage to the Rune Lord, actually. It's holding quite well. The Hawks are in trouble.
He's got a lot of hit points.
Wildwood Rangers, mate, on that left flank. Oh, they are carving a path.
Oh, they are, yeah.
Through the Dwarf Warriors.
So heavy.
The cavalry, though, has broken a fair little bit, and it's quite weak now. That Glade Lord can keep doing charges in. It might be able to do it, but the Wildwood Rangers are over on that right flank. The thing is, it is still tipped in the Dwarfs' favour. Just.
The Hawks are broken. They've got one unit left. The Glade Lord is somehow still alive. There's some Wild Riders and some Eternal Guard with shields over by the hole in the Glacial Lake.
Yeah, I can see them coming back on in.
The Runesmith has gone across to take on those Wildwood Rangers. Just so powerful, the Wildwoods. And the regen on the Glade Lord is insane.
Orla's just smashing on through there. That Spell Singer is still alive. It's trying to float. She's trying to float out of danger. That Thane is chasing her.
Yeah. Can that Glade Lord survive?
Oh, Spell Singer's in big trouble.
Yeah.
And so is the Glade Lord, actually. Glade Lord did net the Rune Lord, but I don't think it has really... I mean, unless it was to get it away.
Yeah,
it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. He's going in again against the Goblobber with the cavalry. Oh, the cavalry's just stopped.
Hang on, the Goblobber's back up and functioning.
Yeah, it's actually swinging towards the Dwarfs here.
Yeah, it really is. This is...
Vendetta might be about to take his first loss.
Yeah.
At the
least opportune time.
The box, while open...
it's starting to close again.
It's starting to close up into smaller pockets of boxes.
There's an angry dwarf swinging an axe out of the box.
I think the dwarves might just get it because he doesn't have his cavalry, without that cavalry impact along with the Glade Lord, he can't afford for the Glade Lord to really be caught out. Any of these charges, the Glade Lord's got to go in, out, and repeat basically. And if he doesn't,
almost out of ammo with his Glade Guard.
Yeah, and then he's going to be in trouble. And he's still got Buckington's still got a Thane at nearly full health. And the Glade Lord's morale's going to go. Yeah, and he's probably going to die.
Is he going to die? He's got 500.
He's stuck in there against the Thane.
Victory is in the dwarves' grasp.
Yeah, Wildwood Rangers on the right, wavering.
Yep.
Vendetta.
Like have a morale loss.
Oh, there we go.
Close game.
There we go.
Good win from the Dwarves.
And Legend's happy because they says I can then boast that I beat the person that won, potentially. if Buckington can pull off another win, because it looks like it's going to be Wood Elf. It's the next one just Wood Elf versus Wood Elf, isn't it?
It is Wood Elf versus Wood
So
Elf.
it's going to be Dwarves versus Wood Elves. I mean, look at the Wildwood Rangers getting, again, insane number of kills for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Even 75, 124, 132. Glade Guard, I don't think they are actually that effective. It says, again, it's hard to see because they don't necessarily get kills; they just do damage.
Yep.
But I don't think they're as effective as they'd like to be. The Wild Riders they're not necessarily heavy cav though, are they?
No, they've got incredible charge stats. Incredible charge.
But then the dwarves are built to absorb charge, essentially.
Exactly. So GG, both of you two.
Here we go, guys, into the second semi-final battle. Winner of this goes on to face Puggington, who has dwarves. So it is a wood elf off.
Wood elf off. Oh, this is. If I was a Lachian, which I'm not, but if I was, I would be doing exactly what he's doing. Attack that lord.
So yeah, Alakens is deployed with his Vanguard forward. He actually started up on that hill, and for a moment I thought we might have a Vanguard deployment kind of off, because they both seem to have units up here early on or facing each other, and then they pulled them back. Alakens forming up exactly where he formed up in that battle against was it Migs?
Yes.
Yeah. And so he's not gone into the woods on the right.
No, it was Migs, yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see who pushes forward. It is gonna be a tense game. They have to kind of engage with each other. They have a 2-minute timer on. You know, they need to get to a point where they can engage. So they can kite round, but they need to make sure they do some damage to each other.
Yeah. So
they opened up with an arrow of Kurnos on, or rather, Lotus Moon did arrow of Kurnos onto Alakens. Hawk Riders did a tiny bit of damage. It dropped one hawk down here, which I guess is actually kind of substantial for a unit with smaller entity units.
Lotus
but
Moon
it was against a flying unit, so it's not super effective.
This is interesting.
Yeah, they're
this
gonna have
could
to
go
move
for a long time.
Yeah,
they are causing damage to one another. Gotta say, I haven't seen anything come from Alekian, but he is moving towards.
Right, there's damage,
Lotus.
so that kind of resets the timer. They could just do that, I guess, every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we might well see this go on for a little while, because they're going to try and carefully maneuver their forces. It's interesting to see that Aleken's leaving the rest of his force behind. He wants to draw Lotus Moon to the rest of his troops. He's not bringing them all up to sort of say, here, I'm a show of force, I'm going to push forward and kind of meet you and just stay out of your range. He's actually, sitting out with his skirmish troops up the front, and the rest of his forces, his infantry and archers, handing back.
I haven't seen any damage come out from Alekian recently.
Lotus Moon.
Or did he cast a spell? I think I might have seen a spell actually.
Lotus Moon just hit the Hawk Riders again. The arrow, right? He's also fired now. He's trying to engage. Pull back.
Shots into the Weight Watchers. This is. Are we seeing some movement in the back of Alec? Nope. It's some Treekin dancing around. Ignore me.
Just dancing Treekin. A very, very conservative skirmish game. Lotus Moon is moving out with his Glade Lord though on his Eagle. I don't know if he's trying to draw someone out. I think it was Lekian. That was a miscast. Did a fair bit of damage to his Spell Singer.
Yeah, a lot of damage.
But he has cast. What has he cast back here? I'll see what it activates. Is it still going or not? Oh, he's called Flock of Doom upgraded.
What does Flock of Doom do?
It just slowly does damage over time on them. Oh, and those hawks are now just target practice.
Oh, yeah.
Lekian's hawks have been netted. That's actually a perfect way of dealing with them.
Yep. Well
Net
played.
them, sit them in place, and Lotus Moon is just...
I love how the nets appear like just hovering in the air.
Yeah. Need like an anchor point.
Yeah.
Lekian, though, isn't taking it sitting down, though. He's moving forward with his Glade Riders. I guess he's going to try and harass the Waystalker, perhaps? He's also got Wild Riders with shields moving in. All of his archers are at the front.
Are they broken?
Oh, hawks are gone. They are completely gone. They are shattered, and they are not coming back.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, they...
Oh, no,
they've lost their banner.
I've lost their banner. It's gone somewhere else. The banner has bugged. Oh, the banner is way off in the distance. The banner one has broken. Is a bug. I'm actually showing it on the stream right now. It's way off in the distance.
I see it. Oh my god.
Yeah, way off in the distance. It's bugged out off the map.
Cool. That spell, the Flock of Doom, is doing some damage to the...
Yeah, it's chipping away at them. But then they've just used the Earthblood upgraded spell on themselves to heal them back up. So all the damage is now just being mitigated. So it's a reset. However, the Spellsinger, I think, has been overcasting a bit too much, and the miscasts are really taking its toll on her health.
Massively.
She's down to 897.
Oh, I just realised the Spellsinger floats.
Yeah, she glides around in the air. Oh, miscast again.
Oh, almost dead.
She's doing overcast though, but there's 3 miscasts every time.
Yeah.
But Flock of Doom on those archers, it's a a sound attack to go for it.
Right, here comes Lotus Moon. He's moving out of the forests. Not seeing too much. Okay.
Yeah, Lotus Moon moving out of the trees now. Slowly moving. We're going to see Alaken probably pull back now, because we can see by hold down spacebar, we can see where Lotus Moon is moving up to, starting to move up to the ridge.
Yep.
Alaken now just starting to move Glade Lord up and in. The Waystalker just popping shots as he pulls back.
Fired into those Way Watchers.
Yeah. Glade Lord up there. Hurling back now. He's got his Wild Riders, which they're, I think, going to try and go into all of those Glade Guard. Oh, Arrow of Kurnos into the other Glade Lord. Lotus Moon down to, yes, just shy of half health. Oh, another shot on him. Yep. Under half health now on the Eagle.
Yep.
Don't know if what Lotus Moon's doing with his cavalry. I thought that was Alaken's for a moment there, but it's fine.
Oh, the one coming in. I was confused then.
I thought that was Lotus.
The Glade Riders.
I thought it was Alaken going for a massive charge on the Glade Guard, yeah.
Yeah.
But no. And that Waystalker just left up on the top of the hill. It's going to do quite a bit of damage to the Lord.
Yeah, he's really working that Lord hard.
Got 389 missile damage.
Yeah,
so
Waystalkers
that's pretty good. Although Glade Lord's just been healed with the Potion of Toughness.
Yep, well played. What can we see? So Alekian, he's still trying to pull him to him. This is a tense little skirmish.
Yeah. But Alekian's winning in terms of, I guess, his tactics. He's pulling Lotus Moon back to where he wants him. Although Lotus Moon is going to get that high ground.
Yep.
Which, I guess if he can skirmish Alaken up there, but I have a feeling Alaken is just going to be like, nope, I'm sitting back. I'll just come forward and shoot you every so often.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pull back. I mean, the only thing that's kind of really damaged at the moment is Alaken's Spellsinger, Law of Beasts.
Yeah.
We see the Spellsinger explode herself, quite possibly.
Fingers crossed. The Glade Lord's just taken a few Arrow of Kernoses on the Forest Dragon. I'm guessing he's going to retreat
not
and
too
regen.
Much damage though. And yeah, just the War Dancers and the Way Watchers back here, just pulling back.
So Lotus Moon's moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. This is tense. You can see neither player wants to lose this. They're both playing slowly, cautiously. No one's overcommitting.
It is. I mean, in terms of units, it's in Lotus Moon's favour. He's got 739 versus Alaken's 548, but it's not all about numbers.
No.
And it could all change very quickly. And let's just see how this Branch Wraith gets used.
He's oh yeah, the Branch Wraith is on Lotus Moon's side. It's so confusing having two of the same armies. I keep being like, but the Branch Wraith's been casting spells all game. Oh no, wait, that's the Spellsinger. Okay, so Lotus Moon is moving up. It looks like we could finally have our engagement that we've been waiting for.
I think so. Waystalker just having a few couple of pot shots and then pulling back. I still love how the Hawk Riders banner is just still way off map.
Yep. Yeah, it's all the morale's coming
back. Spellsinger's casting a spell. Is she going to explode herself? No, she summoned the Manticore.
Feral Manticore.
So I think we might see a bit of offense now from Alaken.
I think there could be a Lord Hunt.
Is that Manticore slowly loses health over time as part of the change of CA made to it?
Into the Glade Lord. That took huge damage. Huge damage off him.
What, the one on the Forest Dragon?
Yeah.
He's countering though with his own. Yeah, 2 arrows back.
Here comes that.
It's an arrow off.
Coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to send the Manticore in to just try and take out the Glade Lord. Because it's a throwaway, cast basically. He's pulling back now with it.
the speed of the Manticore is only 85, so he's never gonna.
He's gonna go in against the Treekin.
No,
I'm not
I think
sure.
he's just caught him on the way down. I think he's going for the Glade Guard.
Oh, he's going for the Glade Guard. Yeah, try and disrupt the archers there. And now Anakin's just playing kind of, he's just skirmishing back, pulling back,
running back. Yeah.
And I don't wonder if he must have seen the Azray Spears by now in the woods. Spellsinger, don't commit the Spellsinger.
I think he's sucking him into the... Yes, this is a great little move from Anakin if he can pull it off. He's pulled in that line from Lotus.
He's just going to collapse in on the sides. He's got the flanks set up in the forest. He didn't see them.
Really nice.
He's got to stop him, though, with some spears, and he's let his archers get caught out, though, right at the back. He has
had his archers caught, but some of them have got away, and I think some of them is enough.
He needs to throw his Treekin in, surely.
Yeah.
Maybe even the Glade Lord. They're trying to just shoot them with the flanks with the archers there. We've got Wildwood Riders from Lotus Moon flanking on him, but it's just met 2 units of Anakin's spears. One of them already engaged, but that's fine. Yep. He's got that covered. Oh, his Wild Riders at the top, though, have been hit by the Prey of Anathrema, which is stopping them in their tracks.
The Wildwood Rangers should be running at them. They're just walking
Glade Lord taking massive damage on the Forest Dragon.
He's taking huge damage.
Oh, Anakin's in trouble. And his spellcaster's gone. Oh, he tried to get up there. He's popped his potion of toughness, but he's being shot from all angles. He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Oh,
couple more shots.
No, I think
485. Oh, here comes an arrow. 22. 22, and he's gone.
He's down.
He's down.
Well, he's routed. I think he routed, actually.
That is going to be Anakin going bye-bye, I think. Lotus Moon charging on forward. The momentum now. We just didn't let it stop. In goes with the Wild Riders to break his Glade Guard with Starfire shafts.
Yep, nice.
I thought Anakin had it there with that retreat and that break.
A nice try. Really, nice to see some different tactics.
Yeah, very different.
Try and suck them in. And it very almost works. Very almost?
Nearly almost?
Nearly almost, I think
is the one you're going for, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how the eagle just folds up its wings and kind of just waddles through. Just like, excuse me.
Where is the... Oh, he's over there.
Yeah, when it's on the floor, it just waddles through, like... There we go.
There's the win.
They've thrown that done. Lotus Moon. GG. So it's going to be Lotus Moon versus Reginald Puggington. Elves versus Dwarves. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
well,
crikey.
There we go. We have our finalists. If we take a look quickly at the stats, though, there, I mean, Wildwood Range is 71 for Lotus Moon, but no standout, streaking ahead kills really. Besides the Waystalker for Anakin with 53.
Yeah, correct.
It just came to kind of dropping the damage down.
Yep.
And it was just kind of just attritioning down really over time.
I think Lotus Moon has got a good build as well for going up against that Dwarf box. It's got slightly... The Eternal Guard aren't useful, but...
I know they've got bonus versus the charge defense, haven't they? The Longbeard. But I think that Treekin might be quite useful for Lotus Moon, potentially penetrating that box.
Yep.
He does only have the 1 unit of cavalry though, which is, I think, going to be an issue.
He does have the Lord on an Eagle though.
He does have the Lord on an Eagle. He does have the Branch Wraith, and he does have the Waystalker. So it's if they can neutralize that artillery, then they can afford to kind of just try and pull those dwarves out of the box.
I think that was a really good try from Alekian on trying to draw Lotus Moon in between the trees, and it very nearly worked. So really good to see that. Well done, Lotus Moon, for progressing into the final.
So here we go.
Oh, the dwarf box is moving.
Mobile dwarf box, mind blown. What's he doing? But he's not moving. It's not all moving in formation. He's just trying to get forward.
Yeah.
Mobile dwarf box. Oh. Love it.
Oh wow, Goblobber down straight off.
Wow, that's not good. Oh, it's not. It's just the actual guy. It wasn't actually the lobber itself.
Don't they start with 3?
Quite possibly. Oh, another hit through.
Have they lost the second one?
No, it's still there. Oh, they've lost. Oh no, it's another engineer's moving up to get on it. It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't see the wreckage of one, so I don't know if they just start off with 2. Or just got completely destroyed.
3.
They start off with 3, so he's destroyed one. Wow.
Yeah, yep.
Wow, okay. Can boxes move? This box, it's like one of those moving ones where like pops the feet out the bottom and goes...
Yeah.
Like Metal Gear Solid. That's it. But we've got Lotus Moon just casually harassing that Goblobber with his Glade Lord. And actually, I think it's a sound strategy. Again, it's what I sort of predicted before we had our little break, saying, you know, if it takes out the Goblobber, then Lotus Moon is pretty free to draw the dwarves into his units with superior range and missile troops.
Yep. So he's firing on that lord who's just running away, and the Quarrelers can't hit him. I love everyone people in the chat screaming out, "Quarrelers!" Use the Quarrelers!
Just the scream when you collect them. Quarrelers! There's a strong sense of identification with quite a lot of the units in the game. Oh, and he's netted the Goblobber!
Oh, that's
and they're going to get left behind if they don't box up. They've got to box up around that, and they're all moving forward still. He's realised with the Dragonback Slayers, though.
Yeah, okay. Still surprised. Well, I'm not surprised he didn't go in for the assault on that, but I perhaps would have had some units. I've just realised the Glade Guard are all the way over on one side. Oh, they're moving. They're moving.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so they're all on one side. He's just going to try and have them as a pure flanking force. Like, just pin them completely. And instead of firing up and over, he's just going to go for those flanking shots.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a good shout.
Yeah, sounds viable to me. Just completely pepper one flank, break it down, then the box has no side. And when a box has no side, it falls down.
It does. Good physics.
Thank you. That Goblobber is in real trouble. They've only got one left.
Yeah.
And his Glade Lord is still fine. He's taking some damage, sure, but he's using his probably one of his strongest units here. 389 missile damage to just chip away at the Goblobber. Plus, meanwhile, while they're all focusing on that Glade Lord, he's able to get in there with the Waystalker, which is firing some really nice shots, doing plenty of damage, and that Goblobber is going to go down. If it's not going to break in the next shot, it's waving already. And he's constantly just marching towards the main line. He's not seeing those flanking elves.
Yeah, the Glade Guard are going to... If they can get some flank shots in to...
Goblobber's gone.
With shields on the front. I think the Dwarves have realised that there's no point in hanging about here. There's no point in trying to deal with these.
Goblobber's gone. Goblobber's completely gone. Dwarves are going to be in trouble here. Dwarves are going to be in trouble.
Yeah, they are. What cav is at the back? It's Wild Riders. Okay,
Wild Riders, yeah.
Those Quarrelers, if they stay undefended, those Wild Riders could have a field day. Although Quarrelers aren't bad in combat, are they?
No, they're pretty. You know, they've got solid melee defense, so. I say that it's 28, but it's better than your average, you know, missile unit normally.
Lotus is going for the. He's kiting.
That was a massive one there. Oh god, those arrows coming! Oh, massive damage to the Quarrelers. Oh, and here come the archers. Quarrelers facing the other way.
I think if the Quarrelers turn and fire on those Glade Guard.
Thing is, he's just trying to draw those Quarrelers out, because if he does it too much, he can swing in with the cavalry. Meanwhile, he's having a great time, Lotus Moon, with the rest of his units, just moving them around. Yeah, he's got plenty of time.
He is pretty much getting exactly the effect he wants.
Yeah.
From
Reginald. I think he's kind of feeling that Reginald, without his artillery, doesn't know how to kind of engage.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's true, because you use the artillery to engage from range, you draw them into you, and then your Quarrelers and everything else, your line does the rest.
Yep.
Now, without that artillery to initiate, he's got to try and move forward, but if he spreads out too much, he'll be picked apart. So he's got to stay together, but that also makes him a massive target.
Yep. And elves are quicker. They're quicker.
Elves are quicker, faster, and they are starting to do some real damage to those Quarrelers.
Yeah, they outrange Quarrelers. I did not know this. Glade Guard outrange Quarrelers.
People in chat saying he can force a draw, he can't force a draw. They can force a draw if the time's out. And I guess they'd have to fight again. I don't know how we would call. Do we have rules in place for this in the finals?
Not for the finals. Let's cross that bridge if we get to it.
Yeah. I guess we we'd probably play one more, and if they still push that to a draw, we'd have to say it'll be the one with the... Well, I don't know. We can't probably say the one with the most men. We'd have to work out percentages of their troops.
I think we'll go percentages.
We'd have to go percentages of troops or something like that.
Yeah.
If this one was a draw, we'd say the next one would be fight the same, break your opponent, or if it's a draw again, then it's the one with the most percentage of their total troops remaining at the end of it. So they play even more conservative.
It's got to start... If he can get his... Yeah, if Lotus can get his Starfighters firing into the back of the front rank of the box, he can thin it out, so as his main line hits them...
He's netted the Slayers.
Risky.
And he's firing into the Slayers. I think he's trying to neutralise them so he can just go crazy with his monsters.
Yeah,
he is. He's just going for them. Rune Smith is boosting damage resistance and armour.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think it's enough, because their missile resistance is down by -22, although actually no, that is helping.
That is massively
They've
helping.
just taken like no damage then. Oh, there we go. Now they are. They're taking a bit of damage, just not as... Those volleys should probably be doing a fair bit to really chuck them through. They can now move again, so the missile resistance isn't there. I guess he's got to weigh up how much ammunition he's spending on those guys. He's still got, what, 2/3 easily?
Yeah. Lotus is going alright. Lotus is playing this as Wood Elves should be playing this.
Yeah, pure skirmish. He's drawing him out and just pulling him apart. His static formation. I don't want to say just try and charge him, but the thing is he's going to have the speed to pull back, and all the time, now he's encircled, he can just be shot at from the rear.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much he can do in this situation, really. He's just going to get pulled apart.
Yeah, that arrow of Kurnos is just wrecking. I mean, the balance bar has swung over to Lotus Moon's favour.
I think he'd have to try a rush, but at this point, is he going to be able to do it? If he rushes forward, he's going to be flanked by the Treekin and the 2 units of Wildwood Rangers, hitting the back with all the archers.
Yeah.
But that's the only force he can really go for and have some kind of victory over, I would imagine, at this point. So he is just being shot to pieces.
Yep. It's tense. I'm surprised. Oh, what rune's that?
Okay, both runes. Master Rune of negation, plus 44 damage resistance.
Yeah.
And armor.
Plus armor, yeah.
So, I mean, it's pretty solid, but he's got really no offensive capabilities staying in that box. But if he moves out of the box, it's kind of the Schrodinger's cat. If he's in the box, is he dead? If he's out of the box, is he dead?
Yep.
We don't know unless we open the box and look in, but then he could also be dead. And if he's outside the box...
it's not good.
No, it's not good to be a Dwarven Schrodinger right now.
Yep. We need... Well, there are some bow shots going out from the Quarrelers. I'm just interested to see how Lotus Moon is going to play this. Is he gonna? He's still going for their skirmishers. He's not trying to make a dent in the Dwarven main line. I mean, that the outside of this Dwarven box, the Warriors and the Longbeards, is pretty much intact.
Yeah. If we look at the unit count, Dwarves have lost, what, 150?
Lotus Moon is bringing his Treekin up on the left. I think he could be going for the weakness in the box. Yeah,
he's moving forward with his spears. He's going to go for it now. He's going to try and smash through the box. He's softened up the box.
In come those shots. He's firing at the Treekin. Who are armoured. Probably not the best shout. Pushing in, though. He's pushing in to surround the box.
Oh, they've been hit by Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Can do some damage to them.
Oh, those Treekin. The Treekin going in on the left of...
Ingo the Wildwood Rangers. They're hitting the angles. Ingo the Spears at the front. Wild Riders crashing in through the flanks.
Yep.
He's just hitting really hard on that left flank, and one of those Dwarven Warriors is just about to disappear.
Yep.
In fact, it's the Slayers. It's not Dwarf Warriors, it's the Slayers. They're not going to break until they're all dead.
Yep.
The Rune Lord is buffing. All the buffing is going on for the Dwarves right now.
That left flank has got to hold for the Dwarves. I think they can win the other fights. I think they can hold the box. But tough one. I'd be tempted to go for the Rune Lord if I was
just flying with the Glade Lord. I mean, he's just sitting there. He's popping an arrow off every so often into that Rune Lord. He can probably afford to just stay up there. I mean, the weight on that left flank
is the arrow
is
of Kurnos.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Missed.
He had the plus 44% damage resistance as well, so it wasn't going to do too much to him right now. He's now minus 22 missile resistance, but he does have plus 30 armor.
All the buffs and debuffs.
Yeah, it's just going to be a waiting game until the buffs run out. But they're breaking through really well on that left side. Dwarf Warriors going down. They've broken. Now there's all those units that can just flood in, either sweep across the rest of the line, or they can go straight in on the Rune Lord, who, he's been netted again. So missile resistance is dropped. They're firing now into the Quarrelers in the middle. Oh, absolutely wrecking them.
Oh, wow, yep. The Lord's trying to escape. He's got Wildwood Rangers on him. It's going for the run. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen the Waystalker do anything in a while. He must have an Arrow of Kurnos that's regen by now.
I think so. He's just been sitting out there on the flanks, just popping arrows in. He's got the range. He can just sit there and just fire a shot in every so often.
Looks... Well, the Dwarfs are holding in places.
Centre and left, though, are going, but the back... If they just pepper in there with the archers, you should probably do a fair bit of damage.
Yep.
Dwarves breaking, though. I mean, the Thane's still up there and strong.
Thane is
right flank
full, pretty much.
Yeah, right flank's not gone well for the Wood Elves. Treekin are being chopped down. And they're up against axes, so if you thought anything's going to chop it down...
It's gonna be an axe. I think the Thane needs to win his flank, the Dwarven flank, and then roll into the rest of the Wood Elves.
Oh, Wild Riders coming in and clearing away those Quarrelers. I think this was really bad. This map should have really definitely been banned by...
by the Dwarves.
By the Dwarves, by Puddington here. Arrow of Kurnos from the Glade Lord there. The Rune Lord is... Oh, getting... Oh, no. Who are they firing at? Oh, they're just fighting into the units because it's just more damage against the multiple units. Yeah.
Looks like the Lord's taken quite a bit of damage, though. He's
Rune
dropping,
Lord,
Yeah, fast. His morale's going too.
Branch Wraith's in there, smacking him. He's going to get taken down.
Branch Wraith is going for the wizard kill.
Go, Branch Wraith, go! Yeah, he's going to go down. Going to go down. One more slap from the Branch Wraith, come on.
Yep.
Oh, one more, come on. Slap him again. Slap him again. Come on, you've got a skeleton on your back. Slap him.
It's literally...
It's either that or he's going to get charged, or he's going to get hit by the eagle. Glade Lord on an eagle.
Glade Lord.
He's not attacking, he's just following him.
Glade Lord.
Glade Lord's going to try and turn round. Peck him to death.
Well.
Oh, Wild Riders. How much health is he on? 239. Just peck him to death.
Lord on Lord.
Some Lord on Lord action to finish it off. Peck him. Peck him. Oh, and he's netted him as well.
He's netted
and he's broken. And he's now just going to peck him.
Good.
Darn good pecking.
Those dwarfs could get to their lord and save him, though.
150 health. He can't do the damage.
Why is he not doing any damage?
I don't know.
Is his melee attack not good enough to get through the armor?
Possibly. Oh, here come the archers. They're firing in. 149 now. He's still barely doing it. That Rune Lord's holding on like crazy. And actually
a lot of the Wood Elves
Elves are breaking. He's routed. And that Glade Lord's not doing so well. But if they just get the archers, surely they're fine. Here comes the Arrow of Kurnos. Boom, there goes the Rune Lord. Finished him off by popping him with a massive arrow blast. And, dwarves are breaking. Rune Lord's still holding.
Yeah, they'll hold for a bit, but Lotus has got to push his advantage. If he doesn't push his advantage...
The box is totally wide open right now. The box is split. You can't send this box. You can't use this box again.
No.
Just recycle it. Just throw the box in the bin.
Pop it in the big green wheelie bin.
Don't be so mean, Lionheart. Was that because I was saying to peck him to death? Sorry, I shouldn't have favourites, but it's good old Beaky. Arrow of Colonels didn't really do much damage to the Rune Lord. He's still popping his armour buffs on all those Dwarven units.
I've got to say as well, Lotus is not using his Lord in melee, and he could be getting a lot more involved. Although, from that showing on the Rune Lord, you can kind of see why he isn't doing.
Yeah, he's not really doing too much, and I think he's a little bit more exposed at the moment. I think he's popped on a potion on himself.
Yeah, balance bar is swinging.
Yeah, Rune Lord's going. Once the Rune Lord goes,
Lotus moons.
There's no more buffs, and there we go. Mass rout. They're going. We have our aspiring champion.
Yes, we do. Congratulations, Lotus Moon. GG, well played.
There we go. Boom. GG, well played to everyone that took part in the tournament. Let's see if we can get Lotus Moon on for a quick chat.
Yep.
About his final victory. Again, look at those Wildwood ranges. 107, 137. Lots and lots of damage. Unlucky. Commiserations to Puggington. Well played to absolutely everyone that took part in this tournament. You guys have been fantastic. And so everyone that's joined in the chat, that sat through, been going for it for 5 hours, so thank you very much, guys. Been a fantastic tournament and league to run, so thanks guys all for tuning in. Big thanks to Moosey for working. I've seen all the stuff from the concept that he had with this, and he started messaging me about it all the way through to now. He's been working like crazy
thanks
to put all this together. Shout out to Humble Pair and the Ken Win.
Yep. Big thanks to the mods guys, because they
giving up their Sunday afternoon to help us out on Discord and get everything sorted. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It seems like you guys have been enjoying it. Great to see you guys so invested and involved in it. And thank you for all the feedback you guys have been giving us all the way through. It will definitely help us to make these even bigger and better going forward. But yeah, let's just get Lotus Moon in to have a quick chat before we end the stream and all that.
Yeah, just wait to hear back from as well. I just want to point out, Lotus was a reserve. He wasn't playing in this tournament.
Was he not?
No, until like 50 minutes beforehand. So first of all,
wow, who dropped out for his spot?
I can't remember who dropped out.
They should feel bad.
Back 1 second.
There we have it. Lotus Moon is our aspiring champion. He has won, and he claims the favour of the Chaos Gods.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you'd want that though, really, would you?
Yeah, you might get turned into a spawn of chaos or something. Favourite thing to...
Yeah. Doesn't sound like the most ideal thing.
Hello, Lotus Moon.
Hey there, guys. How are
Hey, congrats,
Congratulations.
you? Thank you.
That was a tense last battle. How did you feel?
Oh, well, we played before, earlier in the tournament, and it was a really close game. Basically, my strategy was exactly the same as last game, except I decided to shoot him for 5 more minutes.
And it worked a treat.
Yeah, once you took out that Goblobber, he couldn't engage with you. He didn't decide to try and rush forward to try and take on your force of spears and treekin, and so you were just able to take your time and pick him apart, and then you went in for that charge.
Yes, well, unfortunately for him, the matchup, if I engage against his battle line, I'm gonna lose every time. So I decided to shoot as much as I can. Like, my archer is useless that game, except I thought I can target the Slayers, as they pose the biggest threat to my Lord landing or my calves going through.
Yep.
Other than that, if I engage his front line with all his buffs and magic resistance, I will just bounced off. Basically, that's what happened last game. So I decided I'm going to kill as much of the archers as I can, and the Slayers, the Goblobber, before I engage. That way my archers, later on, maybe you saw in the game, they were shooting just so for the moral penalty.
Yep.
To help break the units, not to kill anything, but I think it's -5 leadership or something if you're taking fire. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, you did really well. There was a lot of discussion in that in chat whilst that game was going on.
Yeah, there were.
But at the beginning, but, yeah, like I said, if I engaged earlier, I would have lost for sure. So I had to take the 10 minutes just shooting him.
Yeah, had to weaken up the box, and then you found your way in, and that you are the aspiring champion. So congratulations!
Great tournament.
Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed it.
A bit long though, 5 a.m. in Australia.
Well,
yeah, 5 a.m.
You are
to work in a few hours.
Oh God, you've got work as well. Damn. Well, we will contact you via email to claim £56 as your prize for coming first. So congratulations, and thanks again to all those that donated and boosted the prize pool. Okay, right, and obviously commiserations to Puggington and everyone else, but thanks all for tuning in. We'll contact the other kind of semi-finalists, winners for your prize pool, and we'll get that sorted in the next day or so for you via PayPal. But yeah, thanks everyone that tuned in. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this export of the Aspiring Champions League. Big thanks to everyone who tuned in, donated, took part, helped Mod and Moosey for coming up with it all. And thanks for putting up with me commentating alongside Moosey. And catch you guys all again soon. Till then, ciao for now.